Hello, this is CJM Productions, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make nice 3D text in Cinema 4D. To start, open up Cinema 4D and open a new project. You're going to want to go to MoGraph at the top bar and scroll down until you see MoText. On the right bottom corner, go into Objects and in the text box, type whatever you want the word to say. I recommend short phrases. Like in this, I'm using CJM Production. And go to Font. Pick a clear font. Don't use anything like pure black. Use something like Gill Sans, Arial Black, or some other simple font. We're going to use the Rotate tool to spin to a nice angle for this. And then use the Move tool to center it. Zoom in by scrolling with your mouse. And fine tune it. Now, see these gray boxes at the sides of it? We want to get rid of those because those are cut off when you render. So go to the top, go Render, Render Settings, and change your pixel dimensions. Make it as big as you want. The higher it is, the better quality you have. I'm going to do a massive one, and just click the little arrows and push upward to make it larger. Now just scroll to fit that size. And now we're going to make a little bit of depth. So go there and scroll that up the same way. I find about 120 is good for text. Now just simply move again till it's like how you want it. And now we're going to make some coloring for it. But first, go Caps. And at Start Cap, switch it to Fillet Cap. This will give you a nice bevel on the edges of the front. Now, as for the coloring, go to File on Materials and New Material. Double click it and change its main color using the color function. I'm going to pick a nice light blue for this project. Just go ahead and select that. Now I want to add a reflection, so click on the reflection and check it and lower the brightness down on that. I'm going to do about 22%. Simply drag that over to MoText. And now File, New Material, and make another one. And this is for the sides and the fillet. So I'm going to use a black color with a nice high reflection. I recommend about 75%. And once again, drag this to MoText when you're done with it. Now make the selection. The blue always has to be on the outside. Whatever you want the edges to be have to be inside. You'll see what I mean. With blue selected, go to Selection and type in capital C1. This makes it so it selects just the centers. Click outside to make it apply. And now we're going to make the cap letters a different shade. Go into File, New Material, and make it however you want. I'm going to use a dark blue color for this. Switch to color, pick your color, and then set reflection. I'm going to do, once again, about 22% reflection. And that's for brightness on the reflection. Next, highlight MoText and press C on your keyboard. This makes it editable. Click the pluses until you get all the way down to the individual letters, like this. Now drag that color to the capital letters. Now, I want the sides on those to be black as well, so I'm going to use the black shade and drag those. First, set the selection on the blue to C1s. Drag the blacks in and select off screen. Once again, these need switched, so blue goes on the right. And there we go. It looks great, right? So what we're going to do is add a backlight source. So set that up and drag it in front of the letters until it looks nice for you. This will really pop out the reflection that we just set on the colors. I'm going to angle mine downward and from the side, so it's going to give it a nice shine effect. Simply move that into position however you'd like, and then we're going to do a test render of this. So go to your render button and click Make Preview. Now this actually takes a long time. I time-lapsed it, but this does take quite a while, trust me. And you're left with this. See how it marked off all your edges because it's too black? So we're going to add background. Go shape and pick plane. It's going to come out laying down. Simply push it into position with the arrows and then switch to your rotation tool in the top left corner. Rotate it vertical using the red one, and then using the two tags in the top and right, make it long and wide so it covers the entire back. Now, we're going to make a new material. We're going to make this bright green almost like it was chroma keyed. This will make it easy to remove the background later on, but we'll get to that. Don't use reflection and just use a bright color or any color very different from your lettering. Drag that to the plane, and there we go, we're done. Now we have to edit render settings. So go there, and you're going to want to go save, and you're going to want to set your destination. I'm going to go desktop and just type whatever you want as the name. Next, go to format and switch it from TIFF to PNG. Exit out, and just click the render button. Rendering takes between about a minute and 10 minutes depending on the size. I once had one go for like half an hour, so be patient. Now drag that file that you just created into Photoshop. We're going to get rid of the green now. First, switch to your Magic Erase tool and click out the main parts of green. Also, get the bright green out of the center of letters like O's and C's. Now, for the sides of it that were high reflective, they show up as green. So, go to Select and Color Range. Click on different parts of the green just to make it, a very broad spectrum green. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to go on every letter and just click darks and light greens. It doesn't matter. When you have all those selected, press OK. By the way, I'd like to say, this is my first graphics video. I'm going to be making lots of videos in Cinema 4D, Photoshop CS5 and 6, and other types of Apple videos. Okay, now go to Image at your top bar, and Adjustments, and go to Hue and Saturation. Make sure you click Colorize, and select a color that looks good with your word. I'm going to go with a darker blue color so it really looks like a nice shadow effect. Simply change your saturation and color and brightness up until it's just right. I got mine at 217, 64, and at about 220. If you're good at Photoshop, you know the numbers I'm referring to, but you can see in the video. Deselect it, and there's your letters. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. This is CJM Productions, and please subscribe and like it if you enjoyed my video. Goodbye.